Every decent New Yorker, without regard to race or religion or ethnicity or background, should vote against Zohran Mamdani for mayor of New York. Mamdani is not only a conventional anti-Semite, he has brought a new dimension to anti-Semitism. He is an international anti-Semite. Let me explain what I mean. He has stated in an interview on Fox that he would never recognize Israel as a Jewish state or the nation state of the Jewish people because he doesn't believe that any state should create hierarchies based on a religion. Of course, Israel doesn't do that, but every Muslim state does do that. In Saudi Arabia, you can't become a citizen unless you convert to Islam. And in Qatar, a Christian can't buy a Bible. In many of the Muslim states, Sharia law prevails. Obviously, Sharia law creates a hierarchy of religions. So what Mamdani does is to create a double standard. What's good for Muslims, what's acceptable for Muslims is not acceptable for Jews. Indeed, many states throughout the world have religious hierarchies. Even Great Britain is an Anglican state officially, and many others as well. But the only country in the world that he denies the right to have itself declare a place where people who have a certain religion or a certain ethnicity or a certain background can't be the state, the state can't reflect that background, is Israel and Judaism. And yet Israel is the only state that really has a legitimate right to have, for example, a law of return, which gives priority to Jews in returning to Israel. Why? Because of the history. Because between 1932 and 1945, no country in the world, none, not Canada, not the United States, maybe a couple of little islands somewhere, would accept Jewish refugees from what became the Holocaust. And so inevitably, when Israel was established as the nation state of the Jewish people, it created a preference in immigration for Jews. Of course, anybody else can immigrate to Israel, and there are many non-Jewish citizens of Israel. A fifth of the country is non-Jewish. Christian Arabs, Muslim Arabs, Christians of different ethnicities. Many Russians who are not halakhically Jewish are citizens of Israel and fight in their army, as do many Arabs and Muslims. And so on top of the hypocrisy and the lies of Mamdani is the international anti-Semitism. He discriminates against Israel as a nation state of the Jewish people while allowing every other nation state, which is ethnically identified or religiously identified, to go forward without any problem. And so if New York were to be governed by a mayor with these attitudes, it would only increase anti-Semitism. New York would not only become the location of more Jews than any other city in the world outside of Israel, it would become the anti-Semite capital of the world, because we would see anti-Semitism thrive under the leadership of Mamdani. He won't even renounce intifada, globalize the intifada. Globalize the intifada has only one meaning: kill Jews. And it also means kill non-believers. That's another possible meaning. And so, although obviously he did not support 9/11 or any of the atrocities necessarily of October 7th, his rhetoric and his language lends support to that, because they were committed by people who believed in globalizing the intifada. So please, please, please go out and vote against Mamdani. My last message is to Curtis Lewa, who I like. get out of the race, please. You can't win. A vote for Curtis Lewa is a vote for Mamdani. So everybody should unite and vote for Cuomo. Whatever you think of Cuomo as a candidate or as an individual, he is not Mamdani. He is good for the Jewish people. He's good for the people of New York City, and he would be an excellent mayor. So please make sure you register, make sure you vote, and make sure you vote emphatically against Mamdani.